Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Boxing Source checking in, and I wanted to take the time to talk with this great guest here with me. Of course, he is the president of the Team Combat League that is right in the middle of its second season right now, and it's going hot, man. There's a lot of activity going on, so I'm glad to have the president here, Coach Dewey Cooper. What's going on?
Blessed to be here. Today's a great day for our company. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Now, I mean, I'm getting right into it. We're right in the middle of season 2 here with the Team Combat League, and we got some big news that was coming up there with the Team Combat League, linking up with DAZN. And shoot, we're pretty much going to be having some shows tonight on DAZN. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And we're ecstatic about that news. The debut of Team Combat League on the global giant, DAZN, is happening tonight. We have a huge doubleheader here in Long Beach, California at Thunder Studios. Starting the night off, we have the defending 2000 season 1 2023 champions, the New York City Attitude, versus the Las Vegas Hustle. And then the fight you guys do not want to miss. You don't want to miss either. But I'm telling you, we have an extravaganza with the Los Angeles Elite, Manny Robles' team, versus the Atlanta Attack. That matchup is going to be incredible. Both strong teams, two of the best of Team Combat League, and they got a bunch of mean, strong boxers that's going to compete at the highest level tonight.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, with this thing with the Team Combat League, of course, with it being the second season, you had that concept of 24 rounds, but you have, one set of rounds, like 1 to 8, and then after that, 9 to 16, and then you go to 24, where it's like the money rounds. But, you have each fighters in each team pretty much like one round each. So it's like they got to go all in for that particular one round. Like, where did that concept come from initially for that, and then also having it be a team? Because hey, boxing is usually an individual sport, so now you're like incorporating a team in this thing. So it's like, hey, you're not just working for yourself, you're working for a group of 8 or 10 plus people.
Yes. Well, the concept came, myself and the founders of the company all met up, and we understand the landscape of sports here in America, especially the team concept is really big. We all have alliance with NBA teams and NFL teams and major baseball league teams. I know a million Yankee fans or a million Los Angeles Laker fans since we're in LA right now. Me, I'm an avid Pittsburgh Steelers fan in the NFL. So team sports are a cornerstone in American society. If we can get behind basketball, football, and baseball teams, how could we not get behind a professional boxing team? So the theory was grown from that stance. As far as the rules, I had the major influence on the rules. A lot of the rules I came up with, a lot of the concepts with the way Team Combat League is ran. I came up with those concepts along with our co-founders because I was the one from the fighting world. I'm a professional boxer, professional kickboxer, and professional mixed martial artist. I won world championships as a fighter and as a coach. So the rules, I kind of spearheaded the actual rules of the project, of the company. But we have a concerted team effort. Everyone plays their part, and Team Combat League is a combination of men with great vision, and now it's in fruition right now, and the world's going to see it tonight live on DAZN, and we're excited about it, man. I can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now you got, a lot of these fighters that, have been involved with it over the past couple of years. You got, talent on there right now, like Romer Alexis Angulo, Atif Overton, who, some of us call Pretty Boy Calvo, Demetrius Ballard, Rashidi Ellis,
Yes.
Cassius Chaney. There's
Yes.
like a whole lot of notable fighters that are part of this Team Combat League. So, like, how is it to like get these fighters involved? As they've been, of course, professional fighters, but just being in there to like stay active and stay sharp.
It's incredible. First of all, and we're a professional team sport that encompasses women and men on the same rosters, same teams. Remember, we have Marcelo Marcelo Cornejo, who fought Clarissa Shields 2 fights ago. Ava Knight, world champions like Ava Knight, Jamie Miracle Mitchell, WBA, bantamweight world champion. We have a lot of monster, strong female fighters on the team, on these teams as well. So the season 1 was great. We started a project. We had some really good fighters. 2012 Olympian Michael Hunter, who just won a championship over Cassius Chaney a few weeks ago. We had a lot of excellent fighters in season 1, but in season 2, we are fully loaded. The names you mentioned, several other young guys coming into their own, a lot of undefeated fighters in the league in their traditional boxing careers. I attribute that to people loving the format. It's exciting and it keeps people busy. You're fighting once a week, between once a week to once every 10 to 12 days. You're getting, real paychecks in those fights, and it's only 1 round or 2 rounds at the maximum. It's a great way to stay busy. We're a new platform to put yourself and showcase your abilities, and we're growing every day exponentially. And with the DAZN deal, we just finalized, and we'll start tonight. The platform is going to get bigger. I expect more fighters to get involved, and it's just great for them and great for us as a growing company.
Yeah, and like you said there, with it being a growing company, you already had, an expansion here in this second season. So you definitely want to go ahead and have that, like I said, have more teams and more fighters, involved in this, because, you have it like a team sport that, kind of like could grow the sport in a sense, because, talked about, having those teams like the New York Yankees, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Lakers. You could have that here, of course, but like the DC Destroyers, what I'm talking about, because that's pretty much where my area is, or the Boston Butchers, or the Houston Hitman, Las Vegas Hustle. So you can get the people within those cities to be involved with these teams here in boxing, so that it definitely grows the sport, and of course it grows the Team Combat League to new levels.
Yes, sir. And think about those names you just said. Those are some great names. New York City attitude. We know about those New Yorkers with that attitude. Philadelphia Smoke, the mean, stern guys in Philly. Boston Butchers. Everyone sees Rocky Balboa punching the meat, even though Rocky was from Philadelphia, guys. You know what I mean? We got great names. Los Angeles Elite, they're purple and gold like the LA Lakers. They're elite. Houston Hitmen, one of the coolest names in the league to me. We have so many great teams, great names. The Atlanta Attack, those boys are from the South. They're mean, they're strong, they're aggressive, and they attack people. And we got just great names in the league. We have great teams. We have incredible coaches. Manny Robles, Barry Hunter, Jeff Mayweather, David Hayes, Sam Arnold Jr., A.C. Bryant, Austin Trout, ex-world champion Austin Trout, Bobby Bidden, Coach Bobby in Philly. We're stacked with talent all over the board, from the coaching staffs to the fighters, and man, we're a growing company. One other thing I'll tell you about: we're a company of today. We're touching the realities of the day, the era we're in. We're in that smartphone, short attention span era. We're giving you a product of excitement, explosiveness, and adrenaline. 24 rounds of nonstop action. In case the people watching this interview don't understand, like you alluded to earlier, every round is a new matchup. These boxers have 3 minutes to impose their will and show their skills on their opponent. After 3 minutes, the round's over. The next set of professional boxers come in and battle it out. And also, we in Team Combat League demand that our women boxers fight 3-minute rounds. To me, that was something dear to my heart. In professional sports, if you're a professional, you're a professional. In boxing, as you know, the men fight 3-minute rounds, and the women fight 2-minute rounds. In professional boxing, and we're changing that old, outdated narrative.
Hmm.
There's states all over America where they have professional MMA events and they allow the women to fight 5 minute rounds, same as the men. For some reason in boxing, they're still having the women fight 2 minute rounds while the men fight 3 minute rounds. We're changing all of that. We demand that women fight the same as the men, 3 minute rounds, and the state commissions are amending their legislation and allowing us to do that. And then that's also a great accomplishment of us. And we want people to understand we know, especially me, I've fought all three aspects of pugilism professionally at a high level. I know what the fighters go through. I know the dedication it takes, the determination and discipline and devotion and desire. I know what it takes to train every day and get little reward, little amounts of money, and punishing your body brutally. So all these women that are professional boxers, you should definitely be fighting the same as the men because they do that in mixed martial arts. So there's no difference to me. Olympic gold medalist, two-time Olympic gold medalist, Clarissa Shields, the greatest woman boxer definitely of this era, most likely of all time. It's disrespectful for her to be in a 2 minute round to me. I mean,
Hmm.
she's everything, and they still want her to fight 2 minute rounds. It's disrespectful, and I'm glad Team Combat League sees that, and we're taking those type of old habits out of the game and making it all professional. If you're a pro boxer, it's 3 minute rounds, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, this would be something that would be groundbreaking, of course, to, have, the women be able to fight in these 3 minute rounds and be involved in that. And that definitely happens there, within the Team Combat League. But, like you said, we're really excited to see what's coming up here with the schedule, of course, on the zone starting later tonight. You have the doubleheader there, Las Vegas Hustle versus New York City Attitude, and the LA Elite versus the Atlanta Attack. And then you also have a couple more matchups that's going to be coming on the following week with, of course,
Yes.
New York City Attitude going up against the Boston Butchers. I like that name, though, the Boston Butchers, right?
Boston,
And then
Boston,
you got,
yeah.
yeah, and then you got DC going up against the Orlando Vipers, and then Dallas Enforcers versus the Houston Hitmen. So, the Team Combat League season is really, really striking up. They're, going into a few more weeks before it gets into the playoffs. So it's definitely going to be a lot of action for, a lot of fight fans to definitely get involved with. Now, going into this particular second season, what would you say might be or has been the biggest challenge with Team Combat League?
Well, the same challenges we faced in season one was getting approved by commissions, and we started chopping at that tree bit by bit, swing by swing, and we're approved through several different state commissions now. Our goal was to be approved in all commissions around the U.S. so we could fight in any city, every city in this country, have teams represented in every state, just like the NFL, just like the NBA. Our plans are to be no different, and then to take it on to an international scale, then a global scale after that. So our biggest challenges were, of course, being blessed to be approved through the commissions. I always have to send salutations and a huge shout out to Connecticut because they were the first state to allow Team Combat League to start. But now we're in several different states. We're in California tonight, debuting on the Zone. It's going to be a great event, I guarantee you. Everyone does these challenges online on social media. The ice challenge, this challenge, that challenge. I'm challenging you. I'll give you the TCL challenge. Tune into the event tonight. I challenge you not to be excited. I challenge you not to enjoy it. You are, because it's action personified. You're going to see an adrenaline rush of boxing action, electricity. And by the way, not just boxing action, guys. This is professional boxing action. You're going to see the guys wear the same gloves as traditional boxing, no headgear. A lot of guys that you've seen on Top Rank and BBC and ESPN and Showtime will be featured tonight in an extravaganza of an event. on the zone, on teamcombatleague.tv. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss this. I'm not trying to sell you a product. If you go check out this show, you're going to be a fan of Team Combat League because you won't find anything like this. Our fight format is fan friendly, and I guarantee you will enjoy what you see.
Like I said, this is a revolutionary concept here in the sport of boxing, and going into its second season, it's ramping up, very exciting, and definitely looking forward to what's going on, at least later tonight on DAZN, and then further down in the season, in season 2 of Team Combat League. And like you were saying, with this being like a social media type of atmosphere. You had those things with the one rounds, 3 minutes. Make sure all the action is there within those 3 minutes, and it makes for a whole lot of memorable moments that you pretty much could see on Instagram and TikTok and all that too. So you definitely don't want to miss what's going on Team Combat League, especially starting tonight on DAZN with the doubleheader. Big thanks for you, Coach Dewey Cooper, for spending the time here with the Boxing Source, and we're looking to more action with the Team Combat League.
Thank you very much, guys. Don't miss the action tonight. It's an epic event. Team Combat League's debut on DAZN, teamcombatleague.tv. Either way, check us out. You won't be disappointed. Los Angeles Elite versus the Atlanta Attack is going to be an epic showdown. And then defending one champions, season 1, New York City Attitude versus the Las Vegas Hustle. I live in Las Vegas, so I got a secret love for the Las Vegas Hustle, but they're in tough tonight against the New York City Attitude. The action, you don't want to miss it. And last thing, I'm the president of the company. I can do things like this. My 18-year-old daughter, Shaolin Cooper, will be singing the national anthem. You don't want to miss her voice, guys. I guarantee you that. Thank you so much, man. It's going to be a great show tonight, and I'm super duper excited about it.
All right, no doubt. We ready. Definitely ready, my man. Definitely ready.
Yes,